Here we go. Sure.
Are we rolling? I killed you. No,
I just want to hear you guys
there he
being
is.
crazy. This is the behind the scenes of the making of. That's
Oh,
what
I
this
hear
is.
him.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Yay, Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon's your best friend. Why don't you come over here and let me Pokemon you?
I
Hey,
hear Adam talking to his children.
I
Yeah,
hear
I was
Lisa
getting
talking to
connected to this
Alex,
call.
talking to Adam, talking about his children.
Hello.
Hey, this is very meta. I'm like narrating my own life, but my voice in my head's like a woman, but I've just had a baby. Is that weird?
That's beautiful.
It is
I'm
delicious.
so glad I'm inside you.
You are inside me. You're in my head,
Wait,
and I'm going to
is
get climb
Alex-
inside
is
you.
Alex hearing this?
I'm hearing this actually.
Yeah, why would you not hear this? It works. No
Have you
other
been
word
recording
for it.
this yet?
No. Hold on. Actually, I was. Hold on. And we're cutting for deliciousness. Yes, I signed my soul on the dotted line. All right, we're live from my bedroom, and, well, we're online. And I gotta tell you, I'm having more fun online with my kids. The problem is, they're my kids, and I don't like your kids as much as I like my kids. So I'm hanging out with my kids, and I'm inviting people to hang out with my children, which is kind of weird because my kids are learning, hanging out. They're asking their questions. They're actually interested as all get out. But now they're kids. It's summertime. I'm actually thinking maybe I'm going to go away for 2 weeks and come up with some kind of better idea, something I can do that might interest them a little better. Puppetry, maybe. I don't know. You guys like puppetry? I know a girl who's doing this thing that's called puppetry in Vegas with men's stuff. You in? Anyway, they're not in for that. So we have some people who we'd like to talk to. A product that is being sold, which I am basically a part of. And I believe we all should be a part of. It's this new being online and telling each other your story and everyone's story. And when you go viral, it's that moment that you shine. And then if you have that idea, I've seen things go viral and then relationships blossom. So I'm interested. So guys, I want to thank the Palmcast Network for letting this happen. I also like to thank Glass Ceiling Productions for giving me $1 or two, and I also like to thank
Tires.com.
That's right, and that's no laughing matter. Good tires are good tires. That's what's important, to put that on your car. Also, I like to thank, hey Benjamin, who'd you like to thank?
MagicTonight.ca.
That's right. They're helping us out there too. And you can go to magictonight.ca. You can put Palmcast in there and get 50% off dinner and a show. Hey, Kanan, do you want to go for dinner and a show?
Yay.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Okay, now this is where the kids take over the show. So kids, take over the show.
I like cheese.
Okay, so my name is Ben. Can you talk about yourself so I get to know you?
Hello.
What do you like to do with your free time?
I like to play music with my band. They're called Hot Ketchup. And it's kind of a lighthearted, jokey band, but we like to play the blues and rock, and our efforts are trying to make each other laugh through music. And then we'll try to play a couple shows a year, and it gives us a really fun creative outlet. I like to play guitar, and I like to sing, and I like to hang out with my friends, and that's kind of what keeps me busy. I like to play sports. I like to play squash. I like to box. I like to play golf. And I'm very close with my friends and my family, very social, like to cook for them, like to barbecue, like to have everybody over for board games. I really like playing Settlers of Catan. And on my quiet time by myself, I like to watch new series on television, mostly comedy or drama or thrillers. And right now I'm really into Orange is the New Black's third season.
We have Sam. He's 8 and he's the second oldest. Go, Sam.
Okay, hello.
Hi.
I really like your band name, by the way. I like ketchup.
Yeah, isn't ketchup the best?
Yeah, I love it. Okay, now on to the questions. What's your favorite thing to do?
What's my favorite thing to do? I'm really into eating food. If I were to have to choose what my favorite thing would do is to try new things in new dining experiences. It's something you can do with your friends, by yourself, and I like critiquing. I like knowing what makes a chef tick and then finding out, what drew them to a conclusion of the plate that they're serving to a customer. It's very intriguing. It's something that I wish I could do myself, but sometimes cooking and culinary arts can be very intricate, and it's meant for very hardworking people, and it's a very hard work. It's such hard work that I'm not able to do it myself. So it really intrigues me when a master chef is able to present something on the table that I could never achieve.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to eat?
Sorry?
What's your favorite thing to eat?
Good question. Other than ketchup,
Yay!
I really like barbecued smoked ribs.
Oh.
So that's probably my favorite thing, is to go down to Nashville, or I really would like to go to the Carolinas or Texas and try real championship smoked ribs that either are dry rubbed or with lots of sauce. Like, they're usually made with ketchup. So that's why barbecue sauce is so tasty.
Okay. What's your favorite? Okay, never mind. What's your favorite sport?
What's my favorite?
Sport.
Say it again.
What's your favorite sport?
One more time.
What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is slowly becoming golf. I'm learning how to play, and I quite enjoy it. Some people would call it a game. I definitely, the more you play it and the more you observe the pros do it, it's definitely a sport. It takes a lot of concentration, a lot of strategy, and a lot of skill mentally as much as physically, and I think that's why I like it. I'm a hockey fan to a certain degree. I really like going to baseball games. I'll pretty much watch any sport. A live sport to me is quite entertaining, to just watch people professionally do something that, again, I could never do. Athletes are quite amazingly trained people, very mentally and physically able.
Okay. Now we're moving on to the little one, and his name is Kanan, and he's 6 years old. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color?
What's my favorite color?
Yes.
So when I was growing up, I always used to think it was green, but lately I've been changing, and I think red has become my favorite color. Red is the color of love, and the color of ketchup. So I have a lot of reasons why I like the color red.
What's your favorite number?
My favorite number. You guys are really asking the hard-hitting questions. I never thought I'd be prepared for these questions. I don't know if I have a favorite number. I traditionally like lucky number 7. It's kind of easy to like. Also, traditionally, I like, high. I like the number 18. Other than that, I don't know. Maybe 13, because it's traditionally not good luck for some people, but my tradition and culture background is of the Jewish kind, and 13 is actually supposed to be a lucky number for us. Numbers are a weird thing for me. I'm more of a letters guy. I always say letters are my numbers.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song, also a good question. Well, my favorite band is the Bare Naked Ladies. And when I was a kid, my favorite song from them was probably Brian Wilson, which is a song about the lead singer and writer from the Beach Boys. But I've grown up a bit. I would say now my favorite song by them is probably... Wow, these are hard questions. I can tell you my favorite album. I love the album Maroon by Bare Naked Ladies, and I really like the song Bye, Bye, Bye. which is actually spelled B-U-Y, and it's called Bye, 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 Sell, Sell, Sell. And it's quite interesting lyrically, and I don't even know if that's my favorite song either. But usually I like that album and that song. Actually, the song's called Sell, Sell, Sell. Again,
What's your
these are
favorite
some tough
movie?
questions. You're catching me off guard, guys.
What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie. Okay, this is a little bit of an easier one. My favorite movie has to be Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It has the most classic actor of all time, Gene Wilder. It's got thrills, comedy, suspense, little psychedelia, music. It's a perfect movie that has a little bit of everything. And of course, it's based around everybody's favorite thing, candy and chocolate. It's quite interesting to me. I also really like the movie Princess Bride because similarly, it has a lot of action and comedy and romance, and it's all star-studded and anything that is really full of basically anything that's a full movie. Movies these days are very thin. There's not a lot to them. They either try so hard to do one thing and they don't do it very well, where these movies do so many things very well. It's very tough to find movies that compete with these today.
That's cool. What's your favorite? How old are you? I mean,
what's my favorite what?
No, how old are you?
How old am I? I am 28. I will be 29 on October 22nd. I am what most people would say is not old, but I like to think I'm a little bit of an old soul. And I generally like to hang out with people a little bit older than I am, which is weird because either I like feeling like the most immature one, or they actually think that I'm as mature or maybe just as mature, but I fooled them somehow. That's usually how I think of it.
Thank you, Kanan, for asking your questions. Same with Sam. And we want to know if our shows can be on your podcast.
Can your podcast be on my network?
Yeah, network.
I don't see why not. I mean, we're looking for some young up-and-coming talent that's going to be doing this for the next 50 years. If I think the youngest one there is about, what, 6 years old, 5 years old?
6.
6 years old. So that means by the time he's 60, there'll be what? Let's say a podcast a week for 52 weeks times 60 years. Yeah, we'll take somebody who's going to produce that much content for us. That sounds like a great idea.
Thank you. Now it's back to my dad.
Yes, I signed my soul on the dotted line.